Hello everybody, my name is Jenna Van Mourik. This is my toy Australian Shepherd Piper, and today I'm going to be talking with you about something that's a little bit different from my usual book-related videos, although it is word-related, so I am super excited to tell you about it, and I'm also a little bit scared, because once I put it out there on the internet, everybody's going to know about it, and then I'm going to be held accountable for it, which is probably a good thing. The news that I'm excited to share with you guys is that I am writing a book. So this is technically my first in a series of writing videos. So what is interesting about this is that I have actually written 2.5 books in the past that I have not sought any publication with. One of them is just bad, and I know I will revisit it, and you know, I'm sure I'll revisit those projects sometime in the near future. That's one of the reasons that I started making book videos and having a blog, is because in my major, which is writing, we are required to have some kind of online presence, especially a website where we can showcase our writing and showcase what we're learning in general, and just we can have a professional presence. That is like one of the reasons that I started my blog and YouTube channel and Instagram, but mainly because I have a passion for books, and that is really where I want to see my life headed. And so I've always had this interest in writing, and recently I was just very inspired to write something completely different. And once I tell you, you're all gonna laugh. I was inspired to write a biblical fiction novel. Go figure, right? So if you've been hanging out here for a while, you probably remember in my biblical fiction video when I said this. I understand how hard it can be and how stressful it can be to get those facts straight, let alone if it's biblical fiction. I feel like you have an even greater potential to mess up. As a writer, I can imagine that would be an extremely daunting undertaking. I have a huge amount of respect for them, and that genre is way more than I could ever handle writing. And basically, just what I was saying is that I cannot imagine myself ever writing biblical fiction ever, because it would just be too hard for me. And I am a historical fiction gal, but biblical fiction just would be way too hard. And lo and behold, a week later, I was struck with inspiration to write a biblical fiction story. Never say never, because you make plans and God laughs. But I love this project so much, and I am so passionate about it, and it's really actually, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, okay, yeah, a lot of my writing journey has been leading up to me writing this book, and it is just so wonderful, and I'm so passionate about it, and I'm so excited to write it. I'm currently in the outlining stage. I've been making character profiles, I've been making timelines and calendars and doing research, because I really don't want to pants this novel. I don't want to write it by the seat of my pants. And I did that with a couple other things that I wrote, and usually I have just been too frustrated with them by the time I finish them to even try to edit them, because they're just a whole mashup of ideas that I had that didn't have clear direction. And I want to make sure going into this book that I have clear direction, because it is a story that I really care about and I really want to share with the world. And so it's funny to me. And I started this YouTube channel to talk about books because I wanted to see a future of myself in books. And I've always had the notion that I would one day want to write a book myself, but I wasn't sure when that was going to happen. And I'm just excited that I'm writing something. Maybe I'll continue with it. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll give it up. Who knows? But you really just, I'm so excited. I don't know how much I want to share about my book just yet, because it is still in such a formative stage, but I just wanted to announce that and, you know, have this moment where I point out the irony in my statement of, I'm never gonna write biblical fiction. Yes, you are, Jenna, and that day is today. So I'm really excited, and it's just, biblical fiction has always been something I'm passionate about, and it changed my life, and so it's sort of like, why wouldn't I at least try to write my own form of biblical fiction and historical fiction? And so, you know, when I started my website, I made it book-centered because I knew that I wanted to write books one day, or at least just be in the publishing industry in general. So having this now inspiration to go out and write seriously is something that is just, it blows my mind, and I'm so grateful and thankful for this experience and this opportunity, regardless of how it ends up. But yeah, now I've told you, now you know. Now you can spam my Instagram and DMs with, when are you gonna write it? Is it done yet? Is it done yet? Is it done yet? No, it's not. I'll let you know when it's done, all right? I'm just excited to share this with you and actually share this journey with you. I wasn't planning to, and then I was like, you know, I should make videos about this and talk about this with you guys and keep you guys involved in that process. And, you know, it just makes sense. And, you know, now I can do writing videos in addition to reading videos. That is a huge change that I am really excited for, and I'm so excited to share this news with you guys, and I will try to update you as much as I can. But yeah, if you have any writing advice for me to leave in the comments, it is much appreciated. I've been writing for a while, but every time you jump into a new project, it's like you're starting all over again. You still see that blank cursor, just that blinking cursor just staring at you on that Word doc. Or Scrivener, if you use Scrivener. I use Scrivener. So yeah, that is all I really have to share with you today. I'm sorry I can't share more. Maybe one day I'll do a Q&A about writing. Let me know if you guys think that's a good idea. But if you want to follow along more with my writing journey or explore my book review videos, then please like this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Also, go ahead and check out my Instagram at Jenna Van Mourik, where I post daily snippets of my life, now my writing life, and of course what I'm reading and bookstagrammy, pretty artsy photos in general. And I think that's all I really had to share with you guys right now. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time, guys. Hopefully with a little bit more news. I'm nervous to publish this video because I don't know how it's going to be received, but I'm publishing it anyways. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!